Is it time to buy or sell SOFI stock? In this video, we are diving deep into SOFI. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since May 19, 2025, our system has ranked SOFI as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -1.05. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time period. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it develops in the days ahead. The stock is situated at the upper end of a very wide and descending trend in the short term. This typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the top trend line at $14.25 will initially indicate a slower decline and may serve as the first sign of a trend reversal. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decline of 3.8% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from -35.27% to -0.174%. In terms of the longer perspective, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 77.17%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 35.77% to 170.39% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $18.65 and $37.14. Our latest daily update for SOFI features the headline, "Weaker technical forecast for SOFI as stock downgraded to sell candidate." The SOFI stock price experienced a decline of 1.32% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, dropping from $13.92 to $13.74. Throughout the day, the stock fluctuated by 3.71%, with a low of $13.36 and a high of $13.86. Prices have been quite variable during this period, resulting in a 6.81% gain over the last 2 weeks. Furthermore, the trading volume decreased in conjunction with the stock, which is generally a positive indication, as volume should align with stock movement. On the last trading day, the volume decreased by 2 million shares, with a total of 54 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $738.8 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $18.42, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price stands 25.43%, or $4.68, below the 52-week high, and 51.39%, or $14.52, below the all-time high recorded on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price peaked at $28.26. SOFI Technologies has recently experienced a notable increase in its stock price, with shares rising by 47% in just the past 5 weeks, indicating strong market interest. A primary driver behind this growth is the company's robust expansion in its financial services segment, which has seen revenues double year on year. This operational strength and expanding EBITDA margins reflect SOFI's effective scaling and market capture, particularly among younger demographics. Despite a high price-to-earnings ratio of 50, analysts believe that the company's growth trajectory justifies this premium valuation, projecting a potential 14% upside and a price target of $15.93 for 2026. Additionally, SOFI's CEO has recently set a target for a 30% increase in membership and a 20% rise in revenue, reinforcing optimistic long-term growth expectations. In community-focused initiatives, SOFI has partnered with Kelsey Ballerini to invest $2 million into the Rising Stars program to assist Tennessee students in achieving financial independence. This enhances the company's brand standing and customer engagement, which can translate into increased customer loyalty and potential future revenue growth. In the short term, continued investor enthusiasm and strong earnings performance can further elevate stock prices, while strategic partnerships bolster its public perception. Conversely, any slowdown in growth or unfavorable market conditions could lead to volatility. Overall, the current developments position SoFi favorably for both immediate gains and sustainable long-term growth in the fintech space. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SoFi a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SoFi a hold grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SoFi an underweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of December, 2024, it was reported that Jefferies assigned SoFi a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of December, 2024, it was reported that Bank of America Securities assigned SoFi an underperform grade with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned SoFi stock a general sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for SoFi. The SoFi stock currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this indicates a general buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock experience gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $13.82. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $12.09. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a decline below the long-term average will produce a sell signal. Additionally, some negative indicators have emerged that could affect short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, the 13th of May, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 3.88%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Trading volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 5 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 55 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 20 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 17 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 20 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 50 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoFi. SoFi finds support from accumulated volume at $13.27. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. The stock can experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is regarded as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated 495 cents between its high and low, which is 3.71%. In the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 4.06%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for SoFi, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This is a relatively average PE ratio, often observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 6 cents. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SoFi. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SOFI is at $13.92. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a suitable level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SOFI encounters its first support level at $13.27. If this support level holds, it could be a promising entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SOFI from multiple analyst sources is sell. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On 2025 May 14th, Schopenhauer Eric conducted an insider sell of 55,730 shares of restricted stock unit. On 2025 May 14th, Schopenhauer Eric conducted an insider buy of 55,730 shares of common stock. On 2025 May 15th, Schopenhauer Eric conducted an insider sell of 22,989 shares of common stock. On 2025 May 14th, Pinto Arun conducted an insider sell of 45,388 shares of restricted stock unit. On 2025 May 14th, Pinto Arun conducted an insider buy of 45,388 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of -51.889. Overall, insiders purchased 10,521,413 shares and sold 34,775,592 shares in the last 100 trades. Our assessment of this stock is unfavorable, and we have not established a stop loss. Is SOFI stock a good buy? Currently, SOFI exhibits several negative indicators, leading us to believe it will continue to perform poorly in the upcoming days or weeks. Therefore, we have a negative assessment of this stock. Given some minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, we have adjusted our analysis from a hold or accumulate rating to a sell recommendation since our last evaluation. Upon reviewing the volatility and trading movements from the previous day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 20th of May, we anticipate that SOFI will open lower by approximately 8.57 cents, beginning at a price of $13.65. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before engaging in the buying or selling of any securities. It's important not to base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.